What's up, guys, and welcome back to yet another episode from yours truly, Lou. I know I took a little leave of absence for a couple of weeks because I had some things going on, my dad's personal bitch, free labor. Why not? Because apparently when you hit fucking 60 years old, it's over. It's over from there, and your 21-year-old son has to now bear the burden of his 3 older brothers who won't do anything. So yeah, I come to you today, though, with breaking news. Now, for all you who are college students out there, you feel my pain here, but Pennsylvania State University has announced that most classes will be taught remotely. Now you're saying, oh, okay, that makes sense, only a few. No! Every single class is taught remotely. And this is where it gets bad. Listen, I understand, coronavirus pandemic, you're scared, you don't want to get your teachers sick, whatever, fine. Remote classes, that's okay. But to try and pull that bullshit that you want to charge all of your students full tuition when they can just go on World Campus, which is an online platform offered by Penn State that gives you a Penn State degree, for 60 to 70% cheaper, is insane. Penn State knew from the very beginning that they were not going back to in-person classes. They decided that they were going to take their precious time and lie to their student body and their alumni, telling them that we will be in person in the fall, giving us a false hope on June 15th that we will be in person in the fall, forcing people to sign into housing contracts, put deposits that they cannot get back, all just to tell us that we now had to be had to be online. This was a rouse for money. It's not even funny anymore. You have deliberately abused your power as an educational system to force your students to have to pay extra money because you couldn't care less if they got a degree or not. You just want to make sure that your fat cat treasury board has got enough money to pump for generations and generations. You should be disgusted in yourselves. You literally could have done the responsible thing and informed your students and your 650,000 body alumni that we had no intention of being in person in the fall. So then you give your students chances to get out of housing leases and apartment leases and housing contracts with the university. But instead, you would rather have your students be locked in dorms and housing with 35 people per floor, 40 people per floor, or fraternity houses with 35 to 40 guys per house, and say that that was for the better good, because we won't spread coronavirus. So you're telling me I can't go to class because that will spread coronavirus, but I can stay in a house with 40 other people and that won't do anything? That will do nothing. You're telling me if one of my friends goes and gets a fucking sandwich and somehow contracts it, that we're not gonna get it now? You are lying to yourself. You are disgraceful. All these universities around the country saying that they were going to be in person when they goddamn knew well that they had no intention of going back to in person should be ashamed of yourselves. You are not better than us. You are not this great institution that you try and play yourself off as. You're nothing. You're losers. And this is where it gets better. So fine. Do remote learning because you are scared that the few professors on campus may be at risk while all the students basically have zero to no risk. Fine. Do remote learning. Tell us to live at home. Fine. Whatever. I don't agree with it, but I can understand it. But now you're saying by us going to class, we would put our teachers at risk, so now we have to be online? On top of that, you are now saying that we are not allowed to have social gatherings. This is not a dictatorship. You can't tell us what we can and can't do. You don't own where we live. You're not the state of Pennsylvania, not the US government, and they can't do that either. It's freedom of speech and freedom of choice for a reason. Just because a pandemic might affect a certain few people that has now been proven to be, of reported cases, under 2% death rate, makes zero sense. None of us are at risk. The teachers are at risk. That's why we're not going to class. So why the hell are we bringing risk by hanging out with our friends? We're not. We're not seeing our teachers because you're refusing for us to learn properly. Maybe if you allowed in-person teaching, then maybe we would stop that. We would agree with that, but there's no reason to agree with that. We are hanging out with a similar demographic that has no risk to us. Only risk that we propose to ourselves is none. There is none, because our risk was that we would be asymptomatic and spread it to others. And now we can't, because we can't even go to our fucking class. Online learning is shit. Everyone saw it last semester. You learned nothing, we did nothing. It's just gonna be a continuous cycle. A degree at a college university at this point is no better than the University of Phoenix online or community college degree. I'm paying $40,000 a year to get something I could have got a fucking Denny's sitting on my laptop. You should be ashamed of yourself and disgusted. You scream it's for the good of the people. It's not. It's not. You will do anything necessary to get money from your student body with the least amount of casualty possible or money wasted possible. Throughout our tuition, we are promised open facilities to the gym, open libraries, and open food courts. Those three are now gone. So why should we pay for a full service when we're not even getting it? We don't even have the privilege or the offering to use and exploit the services that you promised us. So you're telling me that it's fine and okay for us to be locked in our houses without any sort of social contact and can't even get a proper education because you are so busy trying to get as much money from us as possible? Disgraceful. You are disgusting and should be ashamed of yourselves. Fuck you, Penn State. Fuck all the college universities. You're all in them together. You never cared about us. You only cared about the money. I don't agree with Bernie Sanders, but he was right when he has said that the college education system is very, very flawed. All you care about is money. That's all you always care about. If we want to progress as a society, we need to fix this. We need to be about the education. We need to be about the change. We need to stop being about the fucking money. It's over. Well, guys, hope I informed you a little bit of my situation here. So getting angrier by the day. Do a little chain here. It's Chinese, it's ai. It means love. Because I love all of you. Not really. But I hope you watched to the end, and if you did, I hope you liked it. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time.